Hey guys, I'm Player. I'm going to be showing you what to look forward to Black Panther in Season 2.
Alright y'all, before I ever lock in Black Panther for a real match, I always warm up with a few conquest games. BP is not the type of character you can just casually pick. You gotta be in the zone for him. And let me be honest right off the bat, he's one of those characters where I can't even narrate while I play. It takes focus. That's why we're doing a voiceover. This season though, Black Panther feels weird. Kinda bugged. Like you're missing the hits when you're literally in the enemy's face. You're lined up, the animation goes off, and nothing connects. Super frustrating, but hey, we keep pushing. So let's talk about how to actually stay alive while playing BP. The real key to his survival, and a lot of people won't tell you this, is highlighting as many targets as possible before you even think about engaging. Why? Because your whole kit depends on being able to shift between targets. If you don't have no targets, you are deleted before you even get your first combo off. And listen, when you're in those chaotic team fights, you don't want to focus on one character. You want to focus on the highlighted targets, not the squishies, not the tanks, just whoever's marked. That's the difference between getting a triple elimination or dying instantly. Now BP's combos only need 3 hits. Sounds easy, right? The pro is that it's a short combo, but the con, it's almost impossible to pull off in a crowd. You've got takes body blocking, you got supports healing mid-fight, and your combo progress gets reset constantly. BP is a flank only character. There's no middle ground. 60% of the game you're literally running around the map trying to find an angle. You're not Cap, you're not Hawk, you're behind the enemy lines. But, and this isn't talked about enough, BP can clutch in overtime situations. Like how you can swap to Captain America the whole point. Black Panther's mobility makes him sneaky good at stalling until your team gets back. I've also been experimenting with BP and Johnny Storm's combo. Hear me out. Johnny's burst damage softens everyone up, and BP can swoop in for the easy finishes. That synergy, kinda underrated right now. I think we should try it. But let me vent for a second. One of the biggest pain points playing BP, when you've got someone one tap away, you miss a cooldown, they get healed, or worse, you may die in the mid combo. And when the enemy pops up a support ult, just walk away. BP's damage won't do anything. Dude's literally tickling enemies during ults. Where I tell you who not to fight, if you're thinking of locking in BP, if the enemy team has one of these, just do yourself a favor and don't pick them. Here's the list. Scarlet Witch, Thing, Adam Warlock, Hulk, Black Widow. Those are good ones. Hela, Rocket, Spidey, Johnny Storm, Invisible Woman, Mantis, Luna, Star-Lord, Psylocke, Magic, Penny, Namor, and Magneto with that damn bubble. Mr. Fantastic, Cloak and Dagger if they use their invis right. Yeah, that's a long list. And I'm probably forgetting a few. Now, I don't want you to be blindsided. It's not like I don't believe that this character is unplayable. I mean, he's just got a lot of people going against him right now. And so I would feel like for the average person who's just like loading on to Marvel Rivals, has a regular job, just playing the game and enjoyment, like if you are going to help your team, like Black Panther is just not that character this season. It's unfortunate, but I mean, unless you're just that menace, then sure, like have at it, have fun, keep running into those games, destroying everybody that you meet. But I mean, my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, like BP, his name is literally beside the word tickle in the dictionary. I mean, without a doubt. I mean, like even for ults right now, every healer ult, you're just standing there on a ledge just waiting. That's all you can do. I mean, he's not really any good against air targets, or air enemies, which right now are kind of like becoming the meta. If you're in the air or playing characters such as like Johnny, Star-Lord, Iron Man, Storm, like characters like that, right now they're the ones frying. I mean, they're the ones getting MVPs, SVPs almost every single game, ranking up, carrying the team, doing amounts of damage. BP, he's taken a hit since the beta and definitely season 1. I mean, I've played with Black Panthers that could literally go 40-3, and it's nasty, but it's just worth switching to Spider-Man at that point. But I mean, the thing is like I can tell you the spill. I mean, if Black Panther's your favorite character and you don't want to play any different, then by all means have at it, you know. But I mean, if you want to get like to the high seasons or the high ranks for this season, such as like Grandmaster, Celestial, Eternity, I mean Black Panther, I don't believe anybody's playing them. And even one of the best like Black Panthers that I know of, Necros, he's just, I don't even think he's choosing to play him. I think he's running with Johnny, Spider-Man as always, but I mean, they didn't get hit hard, you know, like Black Panther. So, but I mean, I have fun playing Black Panther this time. I mean, you can see by the camera, right? It looks like I was having a miserable time, but I was having to lock in because you can't play Black Panther and casually have a conversation and everything like that. I mean, I mean Necro sometimes does it, but he's another animal. But no, like I mean he's fun for sure, without a doubt. I mean, look, you see me just tickling healers back there, but Adam is a diff for BP. But I mean, like I just took out Iron Man right there at a little chase, but yeah, I mean, like you solo Adam, sure. When he's getting healed by his other healers and you got people around him, nah, you're not good for the most part. And I would not give myself any credit to say like I'm a nasty Black Panther. I would just say I'm a really good flex and I just know how to use almost every character and what's like kind of frying. So I kind of stick to metas or whatever the team comp is that counters my enemy team. I don't think Black Panther really counters anybody. You know, he's not a character that if the best of the best plays Black Panther and just an average person who's decent at the game runs Black Panther's counter, I mean it's gonna be a tougher fight. I mean that's the truth. Like Black Panther doesn't counter anyone to give like a reason for playing him. He's just a good melee character if everybody's on the ground and they're not running any counters. But realistically, anything besides bronze or, you know, any high ranked lobby, they're gonna switch to a BP counter, and they're gonna give you a miserable time, or you're gonna have to just play 10 more levels ahead, you know, with BP just to use them. But you could be swapping to a character that counters their character for BP, you know, such as like Namor, Run Hella or something. You know, you'll be doing way more damage, be hurting their team, Bucky, etc. Like those characters, you know, are just examples that they counter a lot of other people's characters, giving you a quicker and better experience in the game. But I will say, like, it is fun, like zipping around, you know, using his counter, not being hit, but you have to have that shift ability available for you not to be targeted every single round. But right here in this clip right here, and I'm glad we caught this. This is like a moment where like I would say like BP actually does decent is when they're stacked up, because you're getting two, like you're doing damage to both of them, not just one when you shift through them. So I mean, but that's only one character example that I could kind of think of that really stood out in my entire gameplay. I mean, most of the time it felt like I'm doing damage, but not enough to tee off the fight, you know, like to reset everything and get the enemy team back in spawn. If it wasn't for my teammates being goated, I mean, then I would have had a struggle making this video. And Black Widow, low-key, I know I get her there, but she was frying with this game. I didn't put all those embarrassing clips in just because, like I said, they were embarrassing. So far, if you still made it to this part, you know, of the video, I would like to go over like just a quick talk through on like some of these combos again. So with your spear, right, that's like it's a 3-hit combo, but the spear, your E, which is kind of like your twirl, are in line with your shift. So it could either take 2 spears in like shifts in between to eliminate somebody, or it could be a E, or like the twirl, shift, and then a spear to finish. So those are the combos that you kind of look for. I will say Magic's team up does give you a higher survivability rate, and Magic is one of those meta characters where it could be super useful to have. But I would say, like, on the consistency of using it, a lot of times you do, a lot of times you don't. Like, it's just there in case you need it, and sometimes you forget about it. But I would say that's one of the pros to having Magic on your team with BP. And like his combos, I mean, a lot of his combos, like for instance, you'll see me dash spear, and then an ult happens, and you're just out of the fight completely. I mean, a lot of times when the healers are kind of picked off first, and then you're obviously using your abilities, then like your progress of your combos don't completely go away. But most of the time they do, and that's the thing you have to know about playing BP is that you're doing temporary damage. So me personally, I won't ever run BP just to do it unless I'm making a tutorial or something. Just because like I like knowing my damage is actually like not gonna be reset for the most part unless they either pop an ult or they take themselves out of the fight completely, avoiding the damage. So that's why I've been running like Johnny, stuff like that recently in my videos, just because he's putting out high damage output and he's getting his ult so fast. And his ult does massive amounts of damage with Storm on its own after healer ult's timed well. He can just keep it going. But I don't feel like BP can give you that same experience. I mean, like these healers I'm picking off in these fights are basically out of, you know, the other healer not performing. And this is also on an account where this particular account at the end here that I'm playing on, it is my like Smurf account. So I'm playing at like silver 1, gold 3, and like these aren't lobbies. I mean, I know it's a reset, so these are like plat and diamond players, but I've played at the grandmaster level and I know I won't get away with this in these lobbies. In a grandmaster lobby, I'm not getting away with any of this. So I mean, take that as you will, you know, of course, like, you know, make your own decisions from this gameplay. You can just let me know on butt in the comments, and if so, like, I'll hear you out. But, you know, other than that, y'all have a good day. So here's my final take on Black Panther. He's fun, flashy, and fast, but right now he's fighting against the meta, not with it. So unless you're in bronze or you're cracked at BP, I highly recommend you avoid playing him in ranked, especially in platinum and above. But hey, maybe you're a menace with them and none of this applies to you. If so, prove me wrong in the comments. If not, hit that sub button, drop a like, and let me know what you want to see next.